Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Want to get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
Good evening, all. I hope you all doing well. Okay, we'll start for the day. Aditya sir, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
Sir,
ma'am.
you can take over the class. Good evening, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. Very, very good evening. So today we are going to do something extra. Today we are going to do some extra things. Today we are going to see some extra scans and some more other things. So for in yesterday classes, we see how we can scan different type of scans. We see different scan techniques, like we see aggressive scan, we see output scan, we see operating system scan, we see system version scan. But today we are going to see more scans. And today I'm going to show you how we attack a real target or how we scan a real target. So today, right now, I am having a two laptops, which is my second laptop right here. I think you are able to see. This is my second laptop. Do you guys see this laptop? This is my second laptop, and it was also connected to internet right now. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to scan this operating system with my Kali Linux operating system and see what type of information I will get. And can I able to spoof the firewall or break the firewall or get more information? And today we are going to see how we can scan some targets without knowing them that we are scanning them. So are you ready to do this? So are you guys ready to do this task? Abhishek Yadav, good evening. K. Sai Mehta, good evening. Nish Modi, good evening. Okay. So in today's session, we are going to do some things like first, we are going to see how we attack a real target and how we gather information about a real target. After that, we are going to see we are ending our second term, which is vulnerability assessment. In basic, we are performing multiple scan tabs, and we basically use a single tool. See, in the first session, what I tell you that Nmap is a sufficient tool which was used for performing vulnerability scanning. You don't need other tools for performing vulnerability scanning if you are attacking a real target. But if you're attacking web application, we have different tools for that. But Nmap is a very sufficient tool if you know how to use it, if you know all the commands, if you know all the functionality of Nmap, how Nmap can work, then you are very able to hack something only by using Nmap. So you need to master Nmap, and I'm also giving you the PDF links of the Nmap book where you can go and learn about more Nmap. Because Nmap is a very big tool and it was used by very professionals and cybersecurity experts in today's world. Also, Nmap is an open source free tool which was updated on time to time, so you don't need to be worried about the functionality of Nmap, and sometimes it doesn't work. Maximum time Nmap will actually work, but you need to know which function will work. See, Nmap will work, but some function may not work, or some function may work. So today we are going to see how we attack a real target. So let me just connect my this laptop with internet with the Wi-Fi. Then we are going to attack this target using my system. So let me just connect. Right now it was connected, and now we are going to try to hack my this laptop with my this laptop. So right now I'm going to open my virtual box. So we just open the Kali Linux operating system. And one more thing, we are also going to access dark web in this session. So for this, I want all of you to please download this option browser, or Tor browser. I need all of you to download this Tor browser. Okay. So you need to download this Tor project browser. Okay. Because in this session, after this scans, we are going to see how we can simply access dark web. So just simply here, click here. Oh, this is not Tor. This is not an Opera. I need to download Tor. Where is Tor? Yeah, this is download Tor project. From here you can down. I'm just able to give you the link. For Windows, you need to click on here. I'm just sending you the link. I just click on this link, guys. You will be able to download it. For Windows, this is for Windows users. Remember, this is for Windows users. If you have a Windows laptop, you need to download this from. Also, if you guys want to access dark web on your phone, you can simply install Tor browser from Play Store. So if you right now don't have laptop and you also want to access dark web, you can also access from your phone. So in phone, if you want to download Tor browser, just simply go to Play Store and search for Tor browser. See, it have the Android option also. I am also sharing the link. You can simply use this link in your Chrome browser and you are able to download the Tor browser. Just let me send. This is for Android. This is for Android. Remember, the first is for Windows, the second is for Android. And those who have, for example, Mac, for them, this is the Mac address. For this, you need to download Mac. So these are the three links. From these three links, you can able to download Tor browser. The first is for Windows, second is for Android, and third is for Mac. Right now, we are going to our next session, which is basically our ethical hacking and how we are going to exploit our or get information about real target, which is my Windows 10 laptop, which was right here, and I'm going to try to hack this laptop with my Kali Linux operating system right now in front of you, and I'm going to show you how we can actually bypass a firewall, because right now whatever we are doing, there are not a single firewall, so we just simply go and get results. But what happened if the target has some firewalls? What we do at that time? So just let me open my Linux operating system. Just share my screen just a bit, sir. I think, are you guys able to see my screen? Okay, I think my screen was still sharing. So right now we are going to start the session. First of all, I'm going to open the Oracle VirtualBox. I'll just on the Kali Linux operating system. At that time, I don't need to start the Meta exploitable, because right now I'm not going to scan Meta exploitable. Right now I'm going to scan my Windows 10, which was the actual physical machine with the physical hardware. So right now I'm not going to search any virtual machine. I'm going to search a physical machine with a virtual drive. And also remember one thing, you will get more better results if you use a physical Kali Linux operating system. Because see, sometimes when we use virtual machines or virtual operating system, it does not have proper equipment, or you say proper access to hardware. That's why sometimes we don't get better result. So it is also suitable for you. First, you need to learn ethical hacking using the VirtualBox. When you are comfortable, you can simply install Kali Linux operating system by dual booting or single booting only Kali Linux, and then you try to hack. At that time, you will get much more better results than the VirtualBox. So just simply type here login on your Kali operating system, Kali Linux operating system. Right now I'm logging to see. First of all, I need to specify a target. Suppose right now I am in a, let's change the scenario. This was a complete different scenario. Right now I am in a particular office, or maybe there was a hacker who is stealing my data every time. So right now I need to scan that particular target to find the hacker. Or maybe I am an ethical hacker and I'm in an organization and the organization wants me to show them how much secure the organization was or not. For example, I'm an ethical hacker and I was invited by a particular organization and they want to see, can I actually hack their system or not. They want to see how secure their system was. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm simply connected to their network. Right now I'm connected to their network. And now I'm going to hack their one system so they can see that their organization was not completely secure, or their firewall was easily bypassed. So now what we are going to do is a physical task, and it was actually done in offices, and it was actually your job to do in cybersecurity field. So what we are going to do is completely real. This is not any demo project or not any dummy site test. So first of all, let me open my terminal. Right now we are using the root terminal, so we don't need to type sudo every time. So just open terminal, and in terminal we are going to open sudo. For exciting, type sudo su, because we want to the super user. Simply type sudo. So simply when you enter, you need to set the password, which is Kali. And when I click here, we are opening Kali operating system. Right now, just let me clear my screen. And we are going to use the tools which we study in the in previous classes, and we are going to use these tools and some function techniques to get information about my physical device. So first of all, let me find my physical device. How I can find? Simply I search net discover and see that I am able to find the device or not. I simply run, and now I'm going to see is my device is available here or not. Also, I'm going to see what is the IP address of my device in my own laptop in CMD. Let me just open. I want to search the IP address. Simply I type ifconfig. Just let me see. IP config. It is 192.157.186. Right now it was scanning because it was 186, because now it was 93 and 73, 71. So it will be 186. It will take some time to show here. The first is Realme Shanghai Mobile Telecommunication, which is my laptop, which is my phone. The second is Intel Corporate, which is this laptop. And now I want my Dell laptop to appear here. So right now it will taking a time, but after a few seconds it will be 181. That's why it will taking so much time. So when it will come 181, it will just show me my IP address. So right now it will just taking too much time. So I think you are able to see my screen. Just let me show you my laptop screen. I think I need to uh, change the background so you are able to see. Just let me take a second. I'll just change the background. Choose my background. Just give me a second. I think guys, you are now able to see this screen. See, right now I think you are able to see this laptop. And see here, we got the IP address, and I think it is not visible to all of you because this was very low. But right now, the IP address of this laptop is basically 192.168.157.186, and it was also connected to my home network right now. So what we are going to do, we are going to hack this particular operating system with our operating system. So just change my video again. I think you are able to see the screen. Do you guys see the laptop or not? Do you guys see the laptop? Yes, very good. So right now what we are going to do, we are going to exploit our this laptop using this laptop. So I think my scan was also done, and I will also see the laptop. So you don't think that we are scanning a physical device. You really need to know that we are actually scanning a real target. I just change my background again. I need to change it. Just give me time. Now just come to my scans and see that I will get the information or not. See, I will get the information, which is 192.168.157.186, which is the my Dell laptop IP address here. And how I know that this is a Dell laptop? See, I will get information like Shongen Fugi Electronics Co Limited. See, Dell laptops was actually manufactured, you can say, and the parts were actually attached in China. That's why you get this type of information. So if you search this information, you'll get information about the particular laptop, or if you simply search the MAC address, you'll get the information about the particular target. So what we are going to do right now, first of all, we have the IP address. So right now I want to check that the particular target is up or not. See, this is how actual ethical hacking or actual cyber security done. This is how you actually hack someone. This is how you actually get information from someone. So be serious on this class, because every practice is just real. This is not any dummy project, not any other thing. So we are seeing actually how we can perform actual hacking. So this is very important for you, because everywhere you see dummy things. People use dummy websites, dummy projects, dummy operating system to see. But right now we are doing with the actual physical machine. So this is all actual. This is what you do when you go to an industry, when you become an ethical hacker or cybersecurity professional. So this is very important for you to listen properly and see this thing completely. Right now, first of all, I want to see that this particular system is active or not. See what happened when sometime maybe there was a chance that it was the laptop which was connected is starting, and after some time this was laptop was disconnected. So how do I know that this laptop was still in connection or not? So I will use the command ping. Remember, what does ping is? Ping just simply send packets to a website, and when it gets response, it will just make a connection and just tell that there's a particular website is on or off. So ping is basically tell you that a particular website is currently connected to internet or not. So if I just simply need to type the IP address, which is right now here in my case, third IP address, I think. Let me just make this thing, which is the third IP address is 192.168.157.166. So simply I type the IP address 192.168.157. I think what is this? This is 186. So right now, if I click here, see, now ping is sending data of bytes, 5684 bytes of data, and I want to see that this particular target is out of available or not. So just let me see that is available or not. Right now, ping is just simply sending some data, and if it gets a response, it will just simply tell us. Right now, we are not getting response. That not means that it was not able. This is done because maybe the firewall of the particular laptop was blocking our request. Sometimes you don't get request from ping because sometimes firewall was also blocking. So we then don't get results. But if it was like this, you need to understand that the particular device is connected on internet. If it was not connected on internet, you will get the result in less than a second or 2 seconds that a device was not connected. But right now it will take time because the data was sent and the firewall was just blocking. So it was not getting any type of data. Means we are sending the request, but we are not getting any response because the firewall was blocking all the requests from the ping. This is done because my laptop has a firewall and the firewall right now is on. So I'll just need to open another terminal and remain the scan same. So just open me another terminal and right now I'm just changing again to root user. Now I'm again in root user and now we are going to perform a scan, a simple scan and see what type of information I am getting. So if I perform a simple scan on the particular target, so 192.168 and let me see the 168.157.157.186. See what we will get. If I run this scan, it will just done in a simple time. It will done like 8%, and see this time this scan is taking time, where the normal scan when we performing on our Metasploitable, it will done right now here, it will just take few seconds. But when we are scanning a real target, we getting information very low, we are getting the information in very taking too much time. So right now here what you see here, this is the things we getting the information how much done. See, we get the nmap scan report for this particular target. Host is up means the host is up means which was connected to internet. So there is no any problem. Not shown 99 filter TCP ports, no response. Right now it was not show the 99 filter TCP ports. Port state service, we know that there is 5357 TCP port was open and which was using the WSD API, which was basically a service which was used by my laptop for giving some type of function like for connecting Wi-Fi or maybe using some type of service for update. I don't know, I actually know what is WSD API. This is also happen in your case. If you also don't know what is the service, sometimes there are too many services, so you don't remember every single service. So if you don't know any service, what you simply do, you just simply copy the service. Don't think that about if you get a service, you know about what the service is. If you get any service, first of all, you need to get the information about what the service, because sometimes this alone service can able to hack the particular device. So you need to know what is the service. If you don't know the service, if you don't know what is the service is, you just simply go to the browser. Then no need to be worried about if you don't know about the things. There's no worry. Google is always ready to help you. We need to use all the things. So what I will just, I'll just simply copy here, paste my thing, and just simply type what is this, what is this, and when I click here, I'll just get the information. What is this? See, what is WSD API? So I will get a Microsoft API that implements the device profile for web services on Windows, enabling client to discover the interact devices and services over network using a web service instead. As I tell you before, it was a API which was used for connecting devices in the particular network. Right now, I think my ping was not getting any type of data. This is because the firewall was continuously blocking our request. So just let me close this tab. We don't actually need, and we know what is this API. Means this API was used for connecting multiple devices. And what we do. Also, here you get something exciting. Vulnerability about window code execution via WSDPI. You see something here interesting. This is like something we need. When I click here, what I will get there? I'll see a vulnerability of window code execution via WSD API. Means right now you see we getting a serious vulnerability in the first scan. And let me tell you, every Windows 10 operating system which does not have update which have this service running on it. And every time when you scan a Windows which was connected in a home network, you'll get this service. And through this service, you understand this. What is this thing? Vulnerability of Windows code execution via WSDPI. What does this code execution means? Simply, code execution means you can connect someone else's computer with your computer, and you can use their computer with your computer by remotely accessing. Means you can delete the files, you can transfer the files, you can change the files, you can create files, and you do whatever you want to do in that particular operating system. So this is a serious vulnerability which we caught in the first scan. So this is the very lucky day for me, because this is not happening every time. We don't get this much of serious vulnerability in the first scan. Right now, do you need to understand what is this particular vulnerability? So if you go down here you can see we get the solution of this particular thread. So what you need to do, If you go to a cybersecurity expert, you don't need to do anything. You need to find the vulnerability. Just like this, right now I'm finding a vulnerability, and for this vulnerability, are the problems. How you can solve this problem. This is basically a patch, or you can say this is basically a tool or updation which complete the thing. And I want to know about this vulnerability. So see the here I will get the description of the vulnerability. The WSDT or Web Service on Device WSDAPI.dil feature is used by client on the local network. Means it was a feature which was used by particular my Dell operating system, which is a client in a local network, in order to discover and use devices, PDA printer, etc. connect to the system. The WSFI implements the feature which can be reached on port 5357 TCP or 5358 TCP and 302 UDP. So it will also tell on which port it was running. So we get see here that it was on 537357, and I'm very confident that the MyScan will also tell the same thing. Just let me here you can see 5357 TCP Open WSD API. Means it was open up service which was used for connecting different devices on a particular computer for transferring data or reading data, like connect to a printer, connect to a Wi-Fi, connect to a mouse, or connect to a Bluetooth, and which was on by default on a particular Windows 10 operating system. So right now I find a serious vulnerability and how to exploit it. So again, just come here and see. However, when the API receives a message with a special WSD header, a memory corruption occurs. Means if you send some type of message, it may be a chance that you corrupt the memory. Means you attacker can simply delete all the data of your particular system just by sending some type of different type of data. An attacker on the local network can therefore send a malicious packet to the web service on device application program interface in order to execute code on system. Means attacker can send a malicious file to attack that particular device. So we get this type of information. Also, if you want to know more about this particular operation, see here we get CVE information about this particular target, reference of the thread. So what we need to do, we just simply click on this or any CVE detail and you get the information about this particular target or particular vulnerability. So right now I'm getting this particular vulnerability, the Microsoft, and here we get this. No, this was I think some other language. Let me just go back. Just need to search again. What is WDSPI? Just let me go again. And just come here on vulnerability code execution. I need to click on this. Where it go? Yeah, this is some other, like I think it was in French. I don't understand French. Now this was a real vulnerability page where it can show the real problem of this. So now here we get the vulnerability database. Also guys, I want all of you to make an account on NVD, which is National Vulnerability Database, and you will get the most important vulnerability information which was available and which was published day by day. Because there were vulnerability which was published every day. So we get about this vulnerability. Here you can see a basis score. What is this basis score? See, there are 10 scores which will vary from 1 to 10. From ascending order, it was getting high. If the vulnerability is 1, it was don't affect your problem, affect your computer too much. If the vulnerability is 2, it will affect a little much. If 3, it will affect a little too much. 4, it will affect more. 5, it will affect a little bit. 6, affect little more than. 7, it will high. 8, it will high. And 9 and 10 means it may perform a remote execution, but means the attacker can simply access your particular operating system using their own operating system. So right now you can see this, the basis score is 9.3.5, which is very high. Also, you can get this hyperlink, how this was done. You can get this CVE ID, and from this you know how you can hack. Also, if you want to know how this particular vulnerability was hacked, so just simply search on Google. I'm not showing you, actually this is a task for you guys. You need to find how you can hack this, simply search. So what you need to do, you need to simply search Google. There's a task for you guys. You need to hack this WSDAPI. If you have any laptop in your particular operating system, if you have 2 laptops in your home, if you have your friend laptops, just try to do this. Just simply search WSDI port 5375 exploit and see what is happening. We get full information like here. Vulnerability about window, code execution, WSDPI. You can use this particular thing to particular know how to exploit. So you need to go on Vigilance FR, or you just go to here on this, just vulnerability in web service, msrc.microsoft.com. So first you need to go on this because this was the telling you the real information. No, this, and here you can see the information about this. Yes. If you connect, click on this here, you will get the information how this actually attack was happening. So you need to do this by performing by your own self, and you need to find how you can do it. So this is a particular task for you guys to find that vulnerability. Well, I am giving you the vulnerability. I will tell you what is the vulnerability in the first scan, and you need to find how you can exploit. You can just use this exploit was done in like 1 to 2 steps. It was not getting 2 steps. The main thing is you need to find how you can exploit. So this was task for you, and I want to see in the next classes that how many of your students was able to exploit using this particular vulnerability on their system. You can use any of your system, you can use your friend system or any other system. You can use this particular website to getting reference, for example, Vigilance FR, or you can use this particular website, which is also very useful, which is like this. Just tell me again. This Sonic Wall. You can use this also. You can also get information about this particular thing. Microsoft WSDAPI vulnerability November 12, 2000. You can use also this to get information. So these are the two particular websites where you can get the information how to hack. And I want all of you to try to hack and find information about this particular vulnerability. So this is all for you. Right now we are going to deep more. We are going to get more services and more versions information. So we'll get this, but I want more information. Right now, you can see we get the service information, but we don't get the version information. We also need the version information because if we have the version information, we can more easily hack that particular device. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to scan a service version scan. So simply, I just put SS and then I put SV also because I want to get service version information. Also, you can see one more thing here. Not shown 99 filtered TCP ports, not respond. Doesn't mean that all the 99 ports are blocked or off. It means the firewall simply blocking all the requests right now. That's why we are not getting any type of response. So what we will do? How we can bypass the firewall and get more response? See, this time we get some type of different information like here. We get 53575 TCP state open service HTTP version Microsoft HITAPI HTTP 2.0 SSDP UNPP. We get this time the accurate version of that particular WSDPI. Means we are getting the version of this particular service. The service is WSDAPI. Remember, if the service is this, you don't need to be confused. Both services are same. So right now we get the information about the web service was using this particular version, which is HTTP API HTTPD 2.0 SSDP UNPP. So if you want to know how it is vulnerable, just simply copy this particular version and go on Google and search vulnerability or exploit, and you get how you exploit this particular version. So this is for your task and this is for your homework, or you can say this is your task to particularly hack the system. And this particular version is very useful to hack a system. This is a particular vulnerability, a serious vulnerability. And this is very lucky if you find this type of information in your first time. Remember, right now I'm lucky to get this type of information because this will not happen every time. I'll get sometime I don't get this type of information. For example, if I scan my right now my this laptop which has Windows 11, maybe I will don't get any information. For this, just let me show you. Just open my Windows 11 operating system and I want to see what is the IP address of this. So I just open CMD. Just let me open CMD and see what is the IP address of my Windows 10. So if I type here ifconfig, sorry, ipconfig. See, this is the IP address of this is 192.168.157.71. So right now I'm going to scan the same thing with the same address, but right now it was my Windows. So I just let me check. I forget it. What is that? ifconfig. I think it is ipconfig. Config. It is .71. Okay, very good. .71. And when I scan the same thing, see, as I think if this my laptop is right now secure, at that time I'm not able to get this information. And if this is not too much secure, maybe I'll get some type of information. Also here you get some more information like service info, operating system, Windows. Means we get that the particular operating system is Windows. Also we get one more information. So right now here you can see we get some information, but here you can see when I scan my Windows 11 operating system, you can see I don't get a single response. I don't get a single services running. I don't get a single service information. Why? because maybe my Windows 11 has two types of firewall. First is the basic Window Defender file, and second is the McAfee firewall. So I have right now two firewalls, and which was currently protecting my system a very high much. That's why we are not getting any type of information. So you can see right now here that on scanning on two different targets, we get two different results. This is why we need to upgrade on every latest version on or every latest updates. So we are getting secure. Right now this laptop is Windows 10. That's why this particular vulnerability was showing here. So right now we are going to see how we get more information or how we get more information about the particular window. So right now I'm going to scan a different type of scan on this particular target to see that can I get more services. I think everyone has cleared about these two scans. Does anyone have any doubt? So we can go to more step and see does we find any other vulnerability. Yeah, we are going to use three VPNs. I know one website VPN book. It gives free VPN. Why do you want to use VPN? Right now, I don't think we are going to use VPN. Which scan did you do first? Can I use vulnerability on mobile phone? Yeah, you can also use finding vulnerability on your mobile and phone as well. So explain it once again. Okay, just let me explain it here again. Just let me make the screen clear and I will do start from again. See what I am doing to here. Just listen. This is actually. Let me just come to chat box and I want to tell you everything one more thing. Just give me a second. See here what we are going to do is actual hacking. We are going to see how we actually hack a particular device, how we actually get information gathered, how we actually get information from a physical device. This is not a dummy project, this is not a dummy test. So you do need to be very careful and be understanding how we are going to do. If you have any problem, just ask me between the session and I'm able to solve the problem, because this is the most important thing. This is how you are going to work in industries. If you become a certified professional or you become a cybersecurity expert or ethical expert, you need to do these things at the particular organization. So you need to be careful what you are going to see. So I think everyone is now understand. So please be focused and see how we are going to do. So just again, I'm open my Kali Linux operating system. So first of all, you need to find the target where you want to attack. For this, I will run my simple and discover, you can say net discover tool, which give me the results of target. And I want to try to hack this target. Why? See, the first is ELME Shanghai, which is basically my particular operating system, my mobile phone. The second is Intel Corporate, which is my laptop. So I know my Wi-Fi of this. So I'm not going to target these things. But third is unknown. I don't know this target, which is currently in my home network. So I need to exploit this particular thing. So what I'm going to do? First, just come to my target, and I'm using a simple command like nmap, and want to say do a simple SYN scan to get more information about the device. And just simply type the IP address, which is 192.168.157.186. And when I click here, see what type of information I'm getting. So this is a basic SYN scan, which gives me a simple results right now. Right now, my Windows laptop, which is a Windows 10, which was connected to a firewall, and it has a firewall. So we are not getting too much response, but we are getting some response. First, we get information that the particular target is hub, or it means it was connected to internet. After that, we know that all the 99 filter TCP ports means we don't get the information of all the 999 filter TCP ports. Why? See, it doesn't mean that the laptop was not using the 99 ports or it was closed. It means there was a firewall which blocked out all packets. That's why we are not getting any type of information from the 99 ports, or the firewall simply blocking the packets. We will get only one port information, which is this, 5357 TCP Open WSDAPI. We get this information. We got that the port 5357 was open, which was using a TCP connection, means transfer control protocol. The state is basically open, means the particular port is open and using some type of services. And what the services? WSD API. See, WSD API is a service, basic service, which was used for connecting device to your computer for transferring data, like printer, like mouse, like wireless devices, like Bluetooth and other things, like Wi-Fi connected to Wi-Fi and other things. So we know this, but I want to hack particular this target. So how I can go? I'm going to hack this. For this, first of all, if you don't know what is service, right now I know what is WSD API. WSD API is basically a service which was used for connecting multiple devices. But if you don't know what is the service, just simply copy the service. In my case, it is WSD API. Maybe in your case, it was some other service. And if you don't know service, just copy it, come to Google, and first you need to search what? You need to search what is the particular service. If you don't know the service, just simply paste and search it here. And you will get the information about this WSD API. What you will get? Let's see here. We are getting some information. Just telling a Microsoft API that implements the device profile for web services, DPWS on Windows, enabling client to discover and interact with devices and services over a network using web service application. Simply means we are open on a network service and we connect to different devices for transferring data and doing interference. Like you connected to a printer by network and you can transfer data from printer to laptop. For example, you transfer a data to the printer for printing, or you can scan a particular file from printer to your laptop. So this is what. Also, here you can say we get information. Vulnerability about Windows code execution via WSDAPI. So just simply click here and you will get this vulnerability information. This is a Vigilance FR page. What is this? This is a Vigilance where you can get the information about this particular Windows. What is this? We get synthesis of the vulnerability. An attacker on the local network can send a malicious packet to the web server on device application program interface in order to execute code on the system. This particular WSDPI has a serious vulnerability, which means it can simply attacker can transfer a remote execution code through this device and try to hack or maybe hack the particular system using this own system and connect this device to my laptop and access all the files which was stored in my Windows and try to change the files, try to remove the files, try to create new files, and he want to do whatever he want. So he can simply just control my whole laptop using this single WSD API. So this is a very serious problem. Also, how you know? We get a description about this particular vulnerability. You can say it was connected to printer, etc. For example, if a hacker was somehow so that the particular laptop that this is a printer, right now this is my laptop, but I want to connect with this particular operating system. So I tell this operating system that I am a laptop because I'm saying I'm hiding my identity. I'm hiding my identity as a laptop and making a new identity as a printer. And I tell them to the particular computer that I want to connect to you. And when the particular system allow me to connect, I will simply change my identity and hack the particular operating system and get all the information. This is very simple. I know this is sound like very tough, but this hack was done in just 3 lines of code, or you can say in just 3 steps. In 3 steps, you are able to hack a particular system using this single particular vulnerability. So this is a task for all of you guys. You need to go find what is this particular vulnerability, how you can attack this vulnerability, where you can find. I will also tell you. For example, if you want to find more, just click on this and you will get a full information about this particular, like here on this CVE 2009-512. You simply click here and you will open NVD, which is National Vulnerability Directory, which is a very big website, and want all of you to make your account here and go to this website and also read every day on this website, because NVD give you the most information about vulnerabilities which was published on every day. So we get most information. So here you can see we get some information. We get on which date it was published. It was published on 11/11/2000. When it was modified means, see, every vulnerability was published. There are multiple versions of that particular vulnerability coming. For example, right now it is WSDPI. So there are multiple versions. So the last version which was hacked is available on 1/21/25. Means it was available on January 21, 2025. It's the last versions of WSDPI which was hacked was still find vulnerability on this date. So this is very crucial thing. Also, we get some information like this here. You can see we get this information basis code. We get some type of information how we can hack this particular thing. We get some resources from where we can see how it was hacking. So we get full information. Also, we get some type of here, which is an improper control of generation code. If you click here, you'll get more information about this particular thing. So if you click on here, you'll get more information about this particular vulnerability. So by using or seeing this particular thing, now you are able to see how you can do this. Also, if you want to know more about this, you can just simply come here and use a tool in Linux, which is search exploit. Like, see, right now we are Googling to find vulnerability. Right now what we are doing, we are just simply Googling to find vulnerability. But there is one more method. You can find vulnerability about a particular, just let me open, I think right now. Just let me open another terminal. Due to network issues, I'm not able to open it. Just let me open another terminal. Right now, you use another tool, which is search exploit. Simply type search exploit. Search exploit. See, search exploit is a basically searching in for Linux to find vulnerability. You find any service in a scan, just simply come to search exploit and type the particular service, and you will get all the information about that particular vulnerability directly without doing more research. But here you will do research to find the full information about the vulnerability. You'll go to different links. You will first of see how to know. You need to understand everything, and then you know how you can attack. But here you'll get whole information in just a single click. Just search exploit, then the vulnerability name. Right now, in your case, is a WSDAPI. Just simply press here enter. Here you see we get no results. In search exploit does not have this type of information. And when search exploit does not have the information, then we need to go to this place. Because if the search exploit does not have the information about the particular vulnerability, then we need to find it on manually by going on Google, by researching, by finding the information, and then we are able to hack the particular device. So right now, I think everyone is now able to understand how you can find vulnerability. Does you guys understand what we are going to do? Does anyone have any doubt about this thing? Sir, is there any YouTube channel where we can stay updated regarding cybersecurity on the new tools and learn ethical hacking from scratch? So I don't know IP address of a particular. Uh, Sir, have you seen videos of scammer payback in YouTube where ethical hacker remote access the PC of scammers and delete the data of transfer virus to scammer PC? How this process from start to end work? So this is a very big process. This was not done in a single time. The scammers payback was basically a very big team. First of all, they find the scammer's number, then they try to connect with when they are engaging. They send some type of RAT or you say remote access storage into them, and when the scammers was scammed by them because they are cybersecurity professionals. See, scammers are people who have trained to use tools. They are not ethical hackers. They are just scammers. They are trained to do a specific task. They don't know any technicality. They only know what they are going to know, what I am teach them. But a cybersecurity user or cybersecurity engineer or professional ethical like scammers payback have the knowledge how to use these tools. So they can just simply hack the scammers and then they try to exploit them. I don't know IP address of a particular server or OS, but how to hack or to get the information. So if you want to get the IP address, you need to use the tool NS lookup or nmap or ping. So right now we are going to again our scan. First off, let me go to again my scan. So you can see we get some type of information here. What is this? And we get some information. But you can see we get a single information. But what happened if I run the same command in my particular operating system, like if I run the same command in my Windows 11. Right now I'm scanning the Windows 10 operating system, but now I'm going to scan my Windows 11. For you, if you want to clear that this is my Windows, just combine CMD, and if I open my CMD and if I just simply type here ipconfig, you can see my IP address right now here, which is 192.168.157.71. So right now this is the same IP address, and I'm scanning the same scan to find the service version on this particular website and see what type of information I'm getting. If I run the same scan here, see what I'm getting. I think now you're able to just figure out. Just let me do a configuration here first, which I need to do it. Just okay. Here you can see what type of information we are getting. We are getting information like nmap ss19268 means we are performing a SYN scan on the Windows 11 operating system, and we get information not shown 1000 filtered TCP ports, no response. Why this is happening? Because here we are using advanced firewalls which was blocking all the packets which was coming from the particular nmap. So see, there's a very big difference when it comes to the version. So where Windows 10 gave us a result, a few results, and Windows 11 does not give a single result. This is why you need to be updated on every time. This is why you need to update it to the latest technology, because the old technology had more vulnerability compared to the latest technology. So I think right now everyone is able to understand what type of information we are getting from this. So everyone has clear about this point. Does anyone have any point, any doubts at till this point? Hemant, I will explain already 2 times. Does anyone have any other doubt? Hemant, you need to just make the video, go back, and you need to watch this again. Because if I'm telling you the same thing multiple times, it will take too much of the time of the class, and I'm not able to tell you and teach you the more things. You need to understand more things. Does anyone have any other doubts about the scan? See, this is not a very big scan. What we simply do first, I will scan my laptop, which is Windows 10, and then I will scan a Windows 11. Both have firewalls on. What will information we're getting? And when we scan Windows 10, we get the information about a single port is open. But when we scan Windows 11, we just see that there is no several port was open. So why this is happening? Because Windows 10 is the old version. That's why we're getting a service information. But Windows 11 is the latest version and my laptop is completely updated. That's why all the ports was blocked and I will not get any information. So simply what I'm telling you here right now is always need to upgrade to the latest version so your security should be high. If you're using an old version, there may be a high chance or possibility that you will be able to hack. Will you send the usage of all scans? Okay, I'll send. Sir, how we use search exploit? Basically, you just simply go to your terminal and type search exploit and then type the vulnerability name or particular service name and you get the information about the vulnerability. For example, if you want to use search exploit, let me just open another terminal and show you how you can use search exploit. Just let me close this tab, firewall first. So if you use a search exploit, for example, if you want to find a vulnerability about FTP, which is a file transfer protocol, and if you enter here, you can see you get information about this is how many vulnerabilities of FTP was available. So what we need, which vulnerability we need, we just simply use and perform. See, here is the bucket. Everyone is asking me, sir, how we perform denial of service attack. See, this is how you're going to perform denial of service. We get vulnerability and we use this vulnerability to perform denial of service. See, we get another denial of service, another denial of service. There are multiple denial of service attacks. We get PSA buffer overflow, which is basically also a denial of service attack. We get username enumeration, means we can simply have default username. Again, we have denial of service. Again, we have remote denial of service. You can see the most attacks are denial of service attacks. In here you can see, or we can see like remote buffer overflow, which is basically a denial of service attack. Remote stack. Basically, there are many denial of service overflow attacks. Remote format string, we get remote execution. So there are different attacks we are seeing for the particular FTP version. This is how you can find a vulnerability directly by just simply typing search exploit and then vulnerability name. And remember, all this vulnerability was available in our particular operating system in Kali Linux. So we don't need to do anything. We just simply navigate to the particular directory and then we are going to use that particular directory. Remember how we are going to use the tools? The same way we are going to use this particular vulnerability to hack the device. Like magnet. First you know go to magnet directory, then you need to run the wizard.py and when you enter the username, you will get the information. This is done in same. We just simply go to the directory, then we open the tool, then we navigate to some functions, and then we simply use the tool. So this is how simply hacking was done. So there is no need to worry. We are going to in future how we are going to access or hack particular device. So I think in next 2-3 classes you are able to understand how we are going to hack. We are seeing how we can use different tools to hack a particular system. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bypass the firewall. So this is a very important thing, and we are going to bypass firewall right now because here you see in the first scan, I don't get too much information. I'll just get a single port information, but I don't want this. I want more than a 10 or 20 port information. So what we are going to use, we are going to use a very popular scan in Nmap, which is slash D. What is this slash D means? Let me just open my notepad and I'll just tell you what is this D means actually. So slash D basically means decoy. What does it simply mean? It basically means decoy. Means what it does, simply just give me a second guys. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I will need just give me a single second guys. Just give me a single second. I need to do something. Just give me a second. There's a problem which is coming right now. Is my screen still lagging or it was visible to all of you clearly? Does my screen lagging or it was visible to clearly? It was moving or it was still lagging? Do you see the what I type on the screen? Do you guys see what I'm typing on the screen right now? I think there's a problem. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I think right now my screen is not lagging. Is my voice lagging or it was clear? Nothing is written. Okay, very good. No, but is it now not lagging? Nmap ss192 dot starting nmap add to the node host theme down if it's really up but blocking or ping problem try pn to get more results. See, this was coming this error because I think your Metasploitable does not have connected to internet. Vivek, first of all, you need to connect to your Metasploiter to internet. You need to just configure to your network setting and change from net to bridge adapter, so it will connect to your network, and then you are able to perform the scans. Okay. So Vivek, you need to do this setting first. Abhishek Yadav, root Kali, home Kali. What type of scan you'll get? Nmap. Vivek, Abhishek Yadav, can you tell me which is this IP? Is this your phone IP or your laptop IP? Azure Web Technology. I think you are scanning a particular website. I think Abhishek Yadav. I'm not using Metaflow. I'm using Windows. If you're using your Windows operating system, that's why you're getting this type of error because I think you're not connected to internet. I think if you're not connected to internet, that's why you're getting this type of information. My Windows 11. Very good. Maybe your Windows 11 does not have very high much security. Maybe your Windows 11 have the firewall breaking. You do not use the latest version. Right now, what I'm telling you, my Windows 11 is currently updated, and I'm using two types of firewall version. First, McAfee, which is very secure, McAfee latest version, and also my Windows Defender firewall is also on. So my security is very high. That's why we are not able to find that particular thing on my device. So it is possible to mobile also. Yeah, it is also possible to mobile also. For mobile, you need to see this particular attack, this particular target rule. So this is one of the most popular scan type which is used for breaking firewall or getting more function. So right now we are using a command /d. So what is /d means simply? See, /d means simply decoy. What does this mean? Decoy. It is simply means decoy. Just let me bigger the screen. Just decoy. Decoy. So basically, /D is basically means decoy. What decoy means does? See, when you are scanning a particular target, what happens? See, firewall has different rules. For example, this is your system A, and you want to hack system, B, but B has some type of firewall, and you really don't know what type of firewall B have. So every firewall has some type of rule. For example, some firewall has settings like they can allow only those computers who have identified their MAC address. For example, if you are in an organization and you set configure the firewall like for 10 MAC address, I'll configure the firewall for 10 MAC address. That only these 10 MAC address was able to connect to the network. So only these 10 MAC address was able to connect to internet address. It is same like on Wi-Fi. When you block a particular network or device, it was not able to connect to your device. Why? Because you blocked the particular MAC address of the device. So when the next time the device want to connect, when it will check the IP address, it will see that in blocking that it was blocked. So simply your Wi-Fi blocked. So firewall is basically have a different rule for blocking requests. Some firewall block with MAC address, some firewall block with packet requests, some firewall see the packets, what type of data they have. Some firewall block the request if they have home network access like 192.168 data. So firewall have different rules, and we actually don't know rules. If we simply know the rules, we are able to bypass the firewall. Like in yesterday classes, we are able to find the accurate version of firewall, which was using by the XLR. So if you know the accurate version of firewall, you may be able to find what are the rules which was used by that particular firewall. But this is also not going to good. So what we are going to do, we are going to use a different thing. So right now, when you try to scan, what is happening without /decoy D option? It was just simply sending your request to this particular target, and firewall was blocking. But what happened if I send more than a single request? What happened if I send more than 10 decoys to that particular target? Means right now only A was going at B, but what happened if I just make another B sending, another C sending, another D sending, another F sending, G sending, H sending, I send. I'll send these type of IP address. Maybe A's IP address, B's IP address, X, D, F, G, H, R. send 10 IP addresses, then there may be a chance that these firewall will simply release one particular target to go there to be and give me some information. So basically, decoy sends multiple fragment packets or multiple IP address to the particular target. So right now I'm just decoying and I want to send random IP address. So what I will do, I need to type RND. Here RND means random IP address. And the second thing you need to specify is how many random IP address you want to send on this particular target. So right now I want to send more than, for example, how many I should send? I want to send 5. And I want to perform the same scan on my where I want to perform the same scan on my Windows 10 operating system. So if I perform same scan on my Windows operating system, remember, this is the first scan we perform and see what information we are getting. We are getting only one ports open. Now we are performing the same scan, but now we are using a different option, a different functionality, /T and RND5. This means, what does this mean? Means we are using decoy packets or decoy IP addresses, which how many decoy IP addresses? Which is RND, random 5 decoy IP addresses. Now, in my Windows operating system, there will be 5 IP addresses for going and get requests, and which will be random IP address. I don't know what is the IP address, but I'll get the results. So what I will do, also, if you want to set IP address, like if you want to give a specific IP address that this IP address will go. For example, you want that on here it will go like IP address. You want to specify your IP address. For example, you want that here it will go 192.168.5.4. You want this IP address go. You can specify your IP address. For example, you want IP address like this go. So just copy this and you can specify how many type of IP address you want to send. So the first IP address which was going to take the request is this. The second IP address you want to specify like this. Just take a comma, just change the IP address and choose how many IP address you want to send. Just you can do this, or you can use the simple RND command, which is basically random. So you can use this RND command, then double comma, and specify how many particular IP address you want to send. So right now I'm using 5 decoy packets or 5 random IP addresses. So right now when I click on here, see what I will get. And also I want to perform a simple SYN scan. So just specifying a simple scan because I want to perform a simple SYN scan or also a version scan. So as small as capital V. So now see what type of information I'm getting. So if I start this scan, now I'm very excited to see that at this time do I get more results or I will get some like this results. So let's see and see does we are able to spoof the firewall or get more information in a real target. So let me just open here. This scan will take time because here we are performing multiple things. This is happening very good. Right now you see we getting more information. See, this is the first scan. We get information like this. Okay. And this is the second scan. And we get a very good information right now. You see, we getting like this much of information. You see, we are getting information like this much, which is very high. In the first scan, we get only access to this port, but right now we are also able to find 3 more ports. Also, we get the versions. First, we got to know that it was using the MSRPC service, which is Microsoft Windows RPC. We know that it was using the NetBIOS SSN service, which is Microsoft Windows NetBIOS SSN. We know that 445TC also open, which is basically using Microsoft DS service. We get the MAC address and we get service info OS Windows CPE, CP Microsoft Windows. So right now we are able to bypass the firewall by using this command /d rnd5 and we are able to bypass the command. Now you think how? So if I just simply go again to the scan, just let me give you a second. I think there's a problem. Just give me a second. If I go on again here and see, if I just again scan the same result, just let me, where it go. If I again scan the same scan, but right now if I remove this scan, see what I will get. Do you guys tell, do I get the same result or do I get different result? If I scan this, do I get the same result or different result? Can you tell me? Should I get the same result or should I get different result? If I try this scan, less than. Can you tell me? Just let me show you again. If I try this scan like this, should I get the same result like this or I don't get result? If I do this scan instead of this, should I get the same result or not? Can you just tell me? How many of you say yes and how many of you say no? No, very good. Because here you can see this is the real thing. I need all of you to remember /D option because this is the very powerful scan type. You can simply able to bypass the firewall by specifying. But if you're trying to scan a very big, just need to change the random from 5 to 100. If you change the value of random from 5 to 100, you will get more response. So this is how you are actually going to bypass a network or a system device in real time. So this is how we are going to perform real scan. So let me just try this again, scan again, and just see what type of information I'm getting. So if I try this again, scan again, without specifying these two options, /D RND5, which is basically decoy random 5, I want to see what type of information I'm getting. And right now it is taking too much time. Just see what is the information we are getting. It was on about 99%, and now I think we are getting the result. Just let me see what type of information we are getting. I think it was just done. Just let me see. 99.9 seconds. It was just don't showing the result. It was taking too much time. So it was right now taking time, and we are not going to see. Because again, if we don't use this option, firewall was still blocking our request, and we are now not able to get the information. But when we use this scan, we are getting information. So just if I simply cut out this scan, and if I just simply go here and simply do the scan like this, and just simply go here and type here on what does I need to type. I simply need to type here /-d and then r, and I need to specify here 20. I want to see what if I perform 20 IP addresses, see what type of information I will get. So now if I specify 20, I want to see what type of information I'm getting. So just to specify 20 and see what type of information I'm getting. So if I try to specify 20 and just enter. Now this scan does not give us any result, and I want to see what type of information this result gives. It was 43.88% done. It was taking too much time than regular scan because this is a very crucial scan. So just give me a second. Service timing about 0.0%. See, again we are going the same results like that because see here the /D and RND option are very useful bypassing firewall. But if using only /D and RND will not get too much result because these are only used for bypass the firewall of the target. You need to specify other option to get result. For example, if I specify this instead of SS and SD, if I specify -A, can you guys tell me should I get more result or less result than the previous scan? Can I get a response in the chat box? I want to know that you will learn or not. Should I get more response or less response using the /E option? How many of you say I will get more? And how many of you will say less? Raise your hands who say I will get less response. Raise your hand who say I will get less response. Okay, only 3 people will raise hands. I want to see how many of you will raise your hands. How many of you say I will get less response if I use /A option? And how many of you say I will get more response? Those who say I will get more response, give a message in chat box. And those who say I will get less response, just raise your hand. So I think there are more people who say I'll get less response using the /A option. Very good, very good. Okay. So I'll get around 10 to 15 people who say 15 to 16 I'll get less response, where just I think 2 3 Abhishek Yadav, Karthik, Chirwai. There are 3 to 5 people who say I'll get more response. See, let's see who is going to write. I think the less response was team very high. So let's see if the less or more was going to do. So what we are going to simply do, we are just simply going to choose a thing and try to scan and see does we get more response or less response. It will RDN. Just let me see how you get it. /decoy or failed to resolve decoy name or service not quitting. See, I think Children Vivek, you have some network problem. You need to specify first, I think, decoys. Just go and choose the bridge network. I think you are facing some type of problem. Shubham Vaga. I want to see your scan, Shubham. Just give me a sign. I want to just first need to download your scan. Just let me a second. I want to see this image. What you send me. Just let me show the image. Nmap RND particular IP address, very good. The starting Nmap, host is up, 0.3% latency, all 1000 ports for 9 acknowledged, not 1000. Service detection performed, please report. See, I think you are not getting any response due to firewalls. Are you using a Windows 11 laptop or Windows 10 laptop? Guys, if you are using a Windows 11 laptop, maybe this scan was not able to done because Windows laptop 11 has more functionalities, and maybe your laptop has more type of firewalls that you are getting this type of 11. Sir, 11, sir. That's why you're getting this result. See, if I run the same scan on my currently Windows 11, I will also get less information because Windows 11 has more security than Windows 10. We are also going to see how we use different scans to bypass Windows 11. So don't need to be worried. We are going to see some other options which is able to bypass the Windows 11. Right now we are just bypassing the Windows 10. So how to check my PC was secure or not? Your PC was secure because if you are using a firewall, your PC was secure. See, in internet you can see that your PC was secure because you are using a firewall. But in internet you can see that your PC was secure because you are able to secure a device 99.9%, but you are not able to secure a device 99.9%, but you are not able to secure a device 100%. So you are only able to secure a device 99.9%, but you are not able to secure a device 100%. So I think everyone is now understand. So right now we are going to see the scan tab and see does we get more result or does we get result less result, wasting ones. So right now I'm just performing the same scan with the same target, but now I'm reviewing all the S, SS and SB with just a single aim and see what I will get. Those who say we get less response, I think there's a problem I think I'm facing right now. I think host seemed down. Wait, I just think my laptop was disconnected. That's why I'm getting this type of result. Let me connect it again. I think the laptop was disconnected to the internet. Okay, let me connect it again. This problem was occurred due to laptop was disconnected. Just letting me connect it again. This was due to. Just give me a second, guys. I don't know why this was disconnected. At that time, I will also download the Tor browser so I can show you how we can hack. Just give me a time. I will also need to download the Tor browser. Tor. I think it was not connected. Just let me see why this was happening. Troubleshoot problem. I need to troubleshoot the problem. Just let me download the Tor browser. Are you? By the way, guys, I'm just telling you, if you want security, you need to use the DuckDuck browser or DuckDuckGo search engine because DuckDuckGo does not store your history data and other things, where Google has a full functionality to access all your data. So if you want security, you need to use the Yahoo or DuckDuckGo options compared to Google. So what is zero latency? This means the particular device does not have internet connection. Sir, give methods to exploit Windows 11. Yeah, we are going to see how we can exploit Windows 11 also. We are going to use different scan methods which are able to bypass Windows 11. As we now see, we are able to bypass Windows 10 firewall. We are also going to see how we are going to bypass Windows 11. And one more thing, just I want to tell you, when you are scanning a Windows operating system, you not give me mode results. You will get like only these ports are open. You will get like 10 or 11 ports because Windows does not have much services. It uses limited services. So you only get this type of information. So you only need to hack the device using this information. Just detected with probability. I think yeah. Now my network was again connected. Just check my IP address and try to scan the same scan. Just open CMD ifconfig. Just let me check the IP address. Econfig. Right now my IP address is same, which is 192.168.157.186, and we are now going to perform the same scan again with the same option. And just let me check it again. Does it have any problem or not? I need to first see that it was connected or not. Just let me open another terminal. I don't know why this is not working. Another terminal. I want to see that it was connected right now. Oh no. So just let me see that it was connected or not. I'll just use the net discover command, net discover, and I want to see that it was connected or not. Just see. Just I want to see the things. Okay. Right now I think it was connected. It was showing a less. Let's just see if it was work or not. Just come again and I just run this command. And now I want to see starting nmap scan, no target specified. I'm just getting this scan result. I don't know why. I think the IP address is wrong. Maybe just give me a second, guys. I want to see 192.168.157.186. I think this is right. I need to specify this A at front. I need to specify hyphen A. Now just let me scan. I don't know why this is happening. Just scan me again. No failed to distance. Misspecified 0 which is scanned. Just let me see it again. Just give me time. I think I'm facing an error with my internet connection or anything. 192.8 Intel Corporation. Just give me a second. I think there's a problem with my internet. Open terminal here again. Just make me a simple scan. Control shift plus sudo su. Just let me scan this again. Nmap SB 150. No, actually the problem is that 157. This is now I understand what is the problem. 158, 157.186. Should I just run? I think this was not. Just let me check ping 80.80.80.80. Network is on. Actually, I am not connected to internet right now. Just need to disconnect it. Just need to connect again. Just check the again network. Yeah, now I'm connected to again the internet. This is happening because I'm not able to connect to the. So I'm able to scan the scan. Same thing. Just let me clear my screen. Again, I'll type the nmap slash capital D RND random. Then I want to specify 10, and then I want to specify slash A, which is an aggressive scan. First, I need to specify the IP address, which is 192.168.157.186. Just simply, and then I want to perform the aggressive scan. Now this scan was starting. I think my internet is something has problem. I don't know why this is happening. I just need to specify. I have some problems, guys. 192.168. I need to check it again. Just let me see why this is not working right now. Just let me see. I want to just disconnect it once and try to reconnect it. If you're facing this type of problem, I suggest you just shut down your computer once and then try to reconnect, because this was actually virtual device. That's why this problem was occurring many times. Due to this, I am facing this problem many times, a network connectivity problem. So if you're facing this type of problem, first just try to shut down and try to. Actually, I know why this I'm facing. I think right now I'm using more internet. Just let me just first I need to download this file. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is happening because my laptop was continuously disconnected here right now. Actually, I know why this is happening. See, I think I am finally find the problem why this was not happening. So guys, actually the main problem here is, actually I'm finding the main problem. The main problem is, Sir Dug should we Sir Dug should we search in Google and send Tor browser? Sir, how can understand IP is the any device like phone, window, etc. Sir, how can understand IP is Abhishek, what do you say? Actually, I'm not able to understand. Sir, we are going to access dark web. See, I will find the problem. The problem is that when I use 20 random packets, what actually happens? See, the first time I will just use 5 random packets and first scan, so we get some type of result. But we are continuously trying to find multiple results, and the firewall will sometime also able to bypass or block some requests. So what it simply does, it will simply right now my firewall will block the Wi-Fi address or the MAC address. That's why I'm not able to perform multiple scans. Because I'm already performed multiple 5 scans. That's why I'm not able to perform multiple scans, and this is happening due to this problem. So by using multiple IP addresses, decoy this. See, this is the problem using decoy method. So can we also do nmap scan for Android? Yeah, you can also do with nmap. See what happening here. Just tell me, show you the. Open me the notepad. See what is happening here. When I give him multiple requests for multiple times, what it does, my laptop will simply understand that there are 20 IP addresses which requested, and when we respond, it will just simply drop the packets and get the results. So our Windows 10 understand that this may be a hacker. So what our Windows 10, it will just simply block the MAC address. So we are now not able to connect to internet in this particular device, to my IP address, to my router. So right now my Windows 10 firewall was just simply block my request. So see, slash D will this will be a very big problem in slash D, that you will be blocked after a particular time. So the slash D will simply block you after a particular time, because this is a very crucial scan. So you need to perform this scan only once. And I'm suggesting, if you perform slash D option, just make the RND value just only 5, not more than that. Just make only the value of RND only 5, not much more than that. If you make the value of RND from 5 to greater, for example, if you put 10, 11 or 20, maybe the particular operating system will able to bypass, because there was 20 particular IP addresses was going on a particular Windows operating system, which may be a flood for the system. And sometimes it will cause internet disruption, and it is, you can say, a simple DOS attack. You can say it is a simple DOS attack, which is a denial of service, maybe, which can cause the operating system to lose internet connection or disconnect to the particular operating system. So this is what happening. And if you put random value from 5 to 100, it will simply just very easily make the particular system disconnect from the internet. Right now I'm just using the 20, and my system was just simply disconnected from the internet. So if you pick the value of decoy packets from 100, there's a high chance that you don't get any result. You just simply disconnect the particular target from the network. So if you want results, you need to specify the random value from 4 to 5. Just 4 to 5, not very much. I mean, sorry, 4 to 5, not 3 to 5. You need to specify this value from 3 to 5. And also, this D and RND was not doing alone, because this will only block, you can say, bypass the firewall. You are not getting any type of result. If you want any result, you need to specify -A option, -O option, or you need to specify small as capital scan option, and multiple other options, so you can get different results. See, I think Children Vega, you get some type of response. 0.043 latency, not shown 997 filter ports. Port scanner, you get 3 open ports information, like here 4 provide TCP Microsoft DS. Yeah, you will get some type of information. Service OS, Windows. So you will get this type of information. nmap/d. Now I think offending packets UDP. Go ahead. You are using the /d random A starting nmap at this particular, and you will get send to send IP packets SD. What is RND? RND means random IP address. Here you can specify you are sending 5 decoy random IP address to the particular target. Offend packet UDP 735 IP send IP. See, I think you are offended by packets. Some decoy packets was simply blocked here. I think this was happening with you. Go else ahead. Is it an error? No, this was not an error properly. This was, you can say, a network problem. You can just use simply not network problem. This was just bypassing by firewall. Actually, can you just send me the screenshot of this, because this is very confusing, because everything was like in a single line. So I'm not able to understand what it was simply written. So if you can send the screenshots, then I'm able to understand what is this, because you can just copy and paste it. That's why we are getting some type of this information, which is right now I'm not able to understand. I'm just simply seeing it. It was like sending the IP address 5 random packets, and after it was resource temporary unavailable, which is just temporary unavailable resource. I just right now don't understand. Just send me the screenshot so I'm able to understand what you are saying. So you need to specify /a -s -sv or different scan type to get different results. If you just use the this option, which is /d, and then RND. And remember, you need to put capital D, not a small d, /D. Then RND specify. And if you use only this, you just simply bypass the firewall, but you don't get any result. And if you want results, you need to specify these options with this. So you get multiple results. So this is how you are going to bypass different tools. Also, I want all of you to try to practice more and more commands so you can see multiple results. So for today, now I think now I'm able to see the results. So offending packets, resource temporary available. So you are sending packets on this particular device. Send to IP packets sent to 5. It was like just your packet was sent and it was just blocked. I think it was happening like here, that the packet was sent to the particular IP address and it was blocked continuously. So this is not a problem. You are facing this type of problem sometime, but after a particular time, you are not able to face this type of problem. So you don't need to be worried about this. Just wait a second. Is my screen visible to all of you? I think. Yeah, firewall may be blocked. If you try, see what I'm telling you, if you try /D option continuously, firewall was simply blocking your request, and there is nothing more. Firewall simply block your request. If you try to continuously, firewall simply block the particular MAC address or particular device address which the request was coming from, so you are not able to send a single request. So /D option has a very big disadvantage, that you are blocked after few scans. So if you perform /D option more than 2 to 3 times, the next time if you're performing the /D option, maybe the firewall of the particular system will block you. So this is the biggest disadvantage, and the biggest advantage is that you are able to bypass. So in future, in after some classes, we are going to see how we can spoof our MAC address. So at that time, we are using this D address very usually without any problem, because we are going to spoof our MAC address. So every time when we scan, the target know that this is a different MAC address. So this is what going to happen. So we are going to use the MAC spoofing techniques. This is for that how we can spoof our MAC address, so the device which we are hacking doesn't know who is the actual physical device. I think now you are able to understand. In the future classes, we are going to see how we can spoof on MAC addresses. Abhishek Yadav, you are getting some type of information, I think. Yeah, very good. You're getting some very crucial information. You getting information about like open. Yeah, very good. You get the versions information. Just let me see the image. I'm not able to see. I need to download this file. So using the same Wi-Fi in one system only, but why IP addresses are different in Windows and see, guys, what I'm saying you from the starting, that IP address is used for accessing internet. Right now, your computer has 3 operating systems. Means right now your laptop has 3 different devices. One is Kali Linux operating system, which is in the view of a Wi-Fi. It was a different operating system. The Metasploitable is a different operating system, and the Windows is a different operating system. And when you are accessing the internet, you need to get the IP address. So when you are accessing internet from Kali Linux, that's why you have a different IP. When you are accessing internet from Metasploitable, you also have different IP. And you are accessing internet from your Wi-Fi or your main laptop, you have different IP. So when you have different operating system, you also have different IP address. IP address is always different for every single device. It is not same for every device. Remember. I think you are getting very good results right now. You also get host script result. You get a problem that SMB2. Also you get a problem on SMB and NetBIOS. Very good. You get the name of C. Here you get a very good information, like you get the username Abhishek. I think Abhishek, is this the username of your particular Windows laptop which you are scanning? Can I get the information? Abhishek, is this the device you are scanning? Is your Windows operating system? Can you tell me, Abhishek? Abhishek, can I get a response from you? Is this the device which you are scanning? Is a Windows 11 machine? Abhishek, I think you are not. Abhishek, if you are able to hear me, can you just tell me the device which you are scanning is out now Windows 11 is machine, or the username is same? Yeah, this is no, the same is for mobile. There is no need to change. Just change the IP address from Windows IP address to mobile IP address. Abhishek, if you are scanning this with your, if you are scanning your Windows 11 machine, you get some serious problems. Like here, you get the information about the user, which is named Abhishek. You get some other information about Mac or Azure Web Technology, which is basically telling you the type of firewall. Also, you get some other response like, let me just show you some information. Like you get information about Windows, information which is 11. Here you can see this is what you need to know. See, this scan aggressive scan just completely tell you that Microsoft Windows 11 21 H2 97% means it can also tell which type of particular Windows you are using. So you are getting very good results by using this particular scan slashing. So this is a very good response as a compared to a basic scan for a cybersecurity expert or an ethical hacker. This is a very good scan you are getting. So you need to practice more and more. You're using right now 100, very good. So you are using 100 random IP addresses. That's why you are getting this type of response, very good. So this is very good response you are getting. I need you try different scans, different combinations of scan. I need you to study in Nmap more clearly. See, if you focus only on Nmap, you are able to bypass anything. You are getting a very good job in future. You are getting a very high salary job just by mastery on Nmap, just by becoming a VPAT, a vulnerability assessment penetration tester. There's a job in cybersecurity named VWAP. Remember what I'm telling you, the WAP job. There's a job in the cybersecurity known as WAP. And what you know that WAP is one of the highest paying jobs in currently market. If I tell you the average salary of WAP, what just tell me the average hourly rate of a web engineer. Hourly, just let me show you. Hourly earning, just let me show hourly earning of web in cyber security. See, this is in also I want to say this in USA. And everyone asking, sir, why you are searching on USA? We are not getting a job on USA. We are not going to USA. Now I think everyone has a think about that. But let me just show you something in USA. See, getting a job in cybersecurity in USA is very easy compared to other jobs because there are many platforms which provide you or give you jobs about cybersecurity essential engineers in USA. Because let me just show you an image, which is a survey. According to US government, the average salary of a cybersecurity engineer or a fresher in US, he will get paid around 55, I think it's like 35 to $45 he will get paid. But US also wants to reduce their costs. Companies don't want to pay 35 to $45 in the particular workers or persons. So this is a law which was basically said that you need to pay 35 to $45 to a cybersecurity fresher engineer. So the company need to follow this. So what the company simply do to bypass this thing, they'll simply hire the Indian attackers or Indian ethical hackers or Indian web testers. They will hire from their multiple platforms like Data Annotation, Upworks, like Online Works, USA Federal Remote Dot. There are different type of remote websites where you can find these works, and they will pay you like $15 to $20 a hourly rate. So just remember what is $15 to $20 hourly, and this is a very good job. If you just do 4 hours a day, I think you'll be able to make $80 or $50 a single day just by doing 5 hours. And you need to master only one tool in very much becoming a web analyst, which is Nmap. If you have complete power in Nmap, if you know every single scan, at that time you are a professional or expert web engineer, and you are able to easily make around 3 to 5 lakhs a month by just sitting on your home and just scanning some a particular networks and nothing more. Just you make 3 to 5 lakhs a monthly just by sitting on home, but by just performing simple scans using Nmap. So you need to expertise Nmap. That's why I'm telling you from the start that Nmap is one of the most popular and one of the most popular tool and powerful tool in cybersecurity field, and it was used by many professionals. So if you need to master Nmap, you need to understand everything. So I think now everyone is able to understand why you need to understand Nmap very clearly. So example links for these websites. Nilesh Modi, which example links? Can you tell me? I think you guys getting very good results. Some will getting is it no? This is not. Some guys will were getting very good results. Yes, sir. That's my window 11. That's why Abhishek, you are getting your name here. You can see this in NetBIOS. It will give you the username. So this is my mobile, but coming. Yeah, you will get information about phone also. So see, you are now able to get some information. The ones you just told Nmap scan website. Nmap, I think I will already give you the Nmap links. I'll just give you the links. Let me give you. I'll tomorrow. I'll give you a perfect examples. I'll give you share you a book. I'll just need to just make it on Drive. I just uploaded yesterday in Drive. I'll make a full link, and I will share this link to you. And you are able to find all the things you need to learn for Nmap. There's a, I think 700 to 8 pages of book which is, and you are able to be mastery if you master if you learn all the 800 pages, read the 800 pages, practice it regular basis, you are able to find a very good job. Does anyone have any doubt? I put the value RND, then also not giving information. So see, sometimes you will get information. That's what I'm telling you, the same thing. Sometimes you will get information, sometimes you will didn't get information. But you don't need to be worried. You need to try continuously. You need to try different options. We are just running Nmap from the 2 days, and we just see multiple scan. You need to give at least more days. We are going to see multiple scan and see if the result was coming or not. We are not going to stop. We are going to try different tools. As I tell you in the previous session, if you want to go from your home to school, there are 50 ways. There always is chances. There is always one way is available. If all those ways are stopped due to some flood, some routes are stopped due to work, some you stop due to traffic. But there is only one way. There is always one way which is free, so you can go to your college. So there are different ways that how where you can get information about a particular target. So you don't need to be stopped. You need to continuously doing. If you stop, the thing will stop continuously. So you need to continuously doing. So in the cybersecurity field, by learning a tool, you can get, yeah, very well. There are people who just learn tools, who master in a single tool, they can job. For example, if you master in Bob suite, you get a very good job in a web penetration tester. For example, if you master Nmap tool, you get a very good job in web analyst. For example, if you have Python with network automation and ethical hacking, you will very good job in a network security engineer. So basically, learning a single tool makes you a very good job. If you master in Nessus, you'll get also a very good job. So learning a single tool makes you master, but you need to know which tool you want to learn. Like you need to learn Nmap and Bubsuit. These are two most important tools in cybersecurity field. So this is also a very good chance. You can get a job by just learning a tool. But learning a tool is not like learning a program. Learning a tool will take more time than learning a program because these tools are very complicated. They have more than 200 and 300 options, and you need to try all options. You need to make yourself mastering every single operations. Then you are able to get a job. So now I think we are going to access dark web right now. So right now I'm just going to access dark web in front of you, and I on this is a tutorial purposes. So I don't want all of you to do anything illegal. Also, you are not able to do anything illegal because the first time I don't think you are able to do anything because I will take almost 3 to 4 years to understand what is dark web and how we can use it. So today I'm going to show you my 3 to 4 year experience knowledge in just 30 to 20 minutes at how you are going to access dark web and how you get more information and how you get information like you need from study and everything. So first of question, what is actually a dark web and what is deep web and what is the surface web? This is always a question. As a student, we always hear about dark web and we know that this is a bad place but people will don't go there that particular place. How we can go, what type of information is there, how it was, we get this type of information. So if I just simply type here dark web, and one more thing, maybe dark web is not available on your screen because some type of protection, I just want to make sure. So I'm just showing you something. If I search here dark web and I want to show you image, just let me open an image. Here you can see what we are getting. See, this is the image of dark web. What we are getting, see, this is the information. The first thing is the surface web, which is Google, Bing, Cloud, Yahoo, Wikipedia, which is just 3% of the internet. Then we have the deep web. What is the deep web have? Deep web have academic information. Just simply understand deep web is like the college university database, biggest government database is like the deep web. And then we have the dark web. This is the most bad thing. Here you can get Tor encrypted sites, you can get here hackers, you can get illegal information, illegal prompts. See the means of illegal prompts, you can see there is very dirty words are going again. So there are very bad things which was available on dark web, but dark web is not always the home of bad things. It was the home of also good things. It depends on you how you can do it somewhere. You can find very good information. You can find very information which is very useful for you. You will get information like a study. You'll get information like jobs. You'll get different information if you use the dark web properly. Also, using dark web is very protective, because sometimes when you are using dark web, you are able to hack also. So using dark web is not like you just simply go and use dark web and you are very secure. So using dark web is very cautious. You need to put precautions so you are not getting hacked. Right now here you can see what is this. So what is surface web? In surface web, what is actually a web? First of the question, what is web? Going before surface, deep and dark, what is actually web? See, right now have Google. So if you want to search anything on internet, you need Google, Yahoo, Bing, or anything. Do you search anything without these things? Can you tell me? Do you navigate to a browser? Do you go to any other place without using these things? Can you guys tell me? Do you guys go to any other website without using these search engines? Can you go? It is just like Red Team, but just for network scanning. You can say that. Can you guys just tell me, is it possible that you can go to any website just by simply without using search engines? Can you go it? No, very good. You can't go anywhere on the web without a search engine. So basically, search engines are basically a tool for accessing the web pages. So in Surface Web, we have different web pages. Right now, whatever website we are using, accessing from Google, Yahoo, Bing, Firefox, Wikipedia, news source is like the Surface Web. So whatever website you are accessing from Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo is all come in Surface website. The second thing is the deep web. So what is the deep web information? Basically, deep web is something different from dark web and surface web. See, your college has some type of information, a hospital has some type of information, a government has some type of information, maybe a private database which is stored personal people's data. So these are deep web which are not able to search or not able to be viewed by people. So you can see protected private accounts and information not meant for public view. That's why we are not able to search this information. Deep web, the example of deep web is like the UIDI. You can say the data of Aadhaar people which was stored on Aadhaar center, which was the example of deep web. Also, you can say the data of the medical patient which was stored by the AIMS. You can say the data of the alumni which study in IITs. This is the information of deep web. After that, we have dark web. So what is basically dark web? So remember, don't be confused in future. Surface web is basically those websites which was very easily accessible by us using the Google, Yahoo, Bing, and other search engines. Deep web are those information which was stored in database and which we are not able to search and find. If we want to access these information, and one more thing, the access to these servers are only limited, so it is not available on properly internet, so you are not able to access. The third is the dark web. What is the dark web? See, it is an extension of deep web operated as encrypted internet. See, hackers see that this information was like secure. So what they created, you created the dark web. So they can simply hack this information and put it on here, so normal people can also able to see that. And this is the baddest thing, because here you can see what was going on here. Drug trafficking. In dark web, the biggest thing was happening is like drug trafficking, means you can sell or buy drugs. Cryptocurrency scam. Dark web is a place where all the transaction was done in cryptos. Can anyone tell me why we are using cryptocurrency on dark web? Can you guys anyone tell me why we are using cryptocurrency? Can anyone know? Surface is also become dark web search like Twitter gore contents are being posted. See, you are not going to see what is dark web, because the information you are seeing on surface web was very limited. But the information we are going to see on dark web is like very dangerous. So surface web will never become dark web, because in surface web, internet policy try has different rules and regulations, so they can simply block. But dark web does not have any rules and regulation. You can post anything whatever you want. It's more safe crypto. Why? Mobile online money transaction, because it is a full of technology. No. I don't think so. So why don't we use UPI or bank transfer on dark web? Why we simply use just cryptocurrency? Can anyone tell? Tracing is not possible. Very good, Aditya Acharya. Because crypto was created in blockchain technology, and blockchain technology was simply not traceable. You can simply transfer millions and billions of dollars by just giving a simple address, and crypto was not able to traceable. So that's why hackers use cryptocurrency to transfer money in today's world. Not security, it was because the tracing is not possible. Buyer and seller could reduce being traced by law. Yeah, very good. Because crypto was not able to transact and not able to trace. That's why the maximum users using the cryptocurrency transaction on dark web. Second, illegal activities, political protest, private communications, Tor encrypted sites. See, there are different parties which need to perform political protest. So when what happens, see, sometimes you see that there was a political event was coming, and you see there was a very big protest was started. These protests were pre-planned. Some protests was pre-planned, some was manually or automatically done at the place. If a protest was pre-planned, the information was sometime get leaked, and if the information was get leaked, the person, if was known as dark web, he just simply put the information on dark web. So dark web is a place where you know what was going to happen in future. Remember, dark web is a place where you're going to know what will going to happen in future. It has the information of, you can say, box. It has a billions of information which was very useful for persons who know how to use the information. So dark web is a place where you can find information. If you know how to use dark web, you are very good. If you don't know, you are going to lose yourself. You're going to make yourself lost, and you're going to make your data lost. But if you are very useful, you're going to know how to use it. And also one thing, surface web is only 4%. So whatever you are seeing on Google, internet, everything is just 4% of the total internet. And 96% is available on dark. And we can only access it by using the Tor browser. So now, right now, we are going to start the doing of dark web. So we can track who hold the account of that account, like UPI. We can track with transaction number to UPI ID, to ID to bank details. But in crypto, essential Bitcoin is decentralized currency. Mining is limited. We can get as many points as you want, but money we use can print. Yeah, very good. Crypto is very. That's why we are using cryptocurrency. So we can get the access to dark web using a pen drive by installing the OS inside the booting the computer to run the OS. No, we don't need to do these things. We just simply go to here. See, remember one thing, if you use something properly, you are not going to face any problem. But if you use something improperly, you are going to face multiple problems. So we are going to here just simply click on Tor browser. First, I will need to install it. Is my screen visible to all of you guys? Are you able to see my screen? Can I get a response? Just let me clear this. Are you able to see my screen? Can I get a response? Yes, very good. So now we are going to see how we can access dark web. First of all, I need to install this particular file. Just open me again. Open, just let me open it. I don't know why this is happening. Just let me open the download section. I don't know this is happening. Okay, it will start, and I'll just let me clear this. I think I opened multiple dark webs. Are you able to see the screen, guys? Do you, or you are not able to see the screen? Just tell me. Are you able to see the screen? Okay. So right now you need to choose the language. First of all, I need to just choose the language is English. Second, you need to specify where you want to store the Tor browser, just simply anywhere. But it is very personal recommendation that you need to choose a folder where there was not a single file. So this is very useful. So if you sometime hack, you don't lose any your data. So just simply choose the location where you want to put this particular file. So right now I want to choose just any folder, like you can put it anywhere where you want. So right now I'm just just change the directory. So I just want to change the directory. So just go here, the PC. I know to go to the PC desktop of now personal. Just need to the PC. Just let me go to the PC. Choose a location where there is nothing. Local disk D. I just choose this Linux option where I want to store this, and this I am right now storing all the information of Tor browser in the Linux Tor browser. Just install this here, because I don't want, if I somehow hack or somehow my data was get leaked, it will only get leaked that much data I want to give. I don't want to give my all data. So it is very good practice that you need to install the dark web or the particular file on a place where there is less data than others. So right now just make a directory where there is no data and just simply install. Please add a start menu, just run Tor, finished. Now your Tor browser was just simply installed. Now just simply come here and see you have got this type of icon. This is a Tor browser. Just simply click here and you are able to come on Tor browser. First of all, accessing Tor browser, first of all, you need to connect it to a Tor network. For this, if I am going to connect, I think my network is going to be a little bit slow. So just tell me if you're not able to see. So first of all, I need to connect. So first of all, you just click on connect and it will start a connection. Basically, it will create a Tor network or a network with onion links. So in onion links is like you are not able to traceable. Let me show you the onion links. Once it's connected, then I'm able to show you how what is an onion link and how it was going to connect. It was taking too much time than regular. Are you able to see the dark web browser? Guys, are you able to see the dark web browser? Can you just tell me? Are you able to see this browser? Can I get the response? Are you able to see this browser or not? Just let me make the screen a bigger. Yes, very good. So see, I'm right now connected to a browser. So first of all, as you remember, we need, sir, order something from dark web. No, I don't suggest you to order something from dark web. What is the chance that whatever you order will come? For example, if you order an iPhone from dark web from like 5 crypto, from like 0.5 crypto, what is the possibility that the particular thing will come to your house? Maybe your crypto was gone. You don't know. So ordering anything from Tor is like not me. Brave give default Tor, so it's safe to use. No, I just don't suggest that you use Tor with different browsers. I just simply suggest you use the Tor browser. I'm not going to suggest you use different browser using the Tor. You need to use the original one. 60% dark web is a scam. Yeah, 60% not 90%. This 10% is original. Just 90% dark web is a scam. So first of all, we need a search engine. As I tell you earlier, you need a search engine to navigate anywhere in the dark web. So for search engines, just simply type here Tor dark web search engine, dark web search engines. Simply type dark web search engines and click on here. Now I will also show you what is onion link and why Tor is so secure. Are you guys see this thing? Do you see this? Can I get a response? Do you see this thing? Tor circuit. Do you able to see this? Use Tor so you have multiple proxy connection. Yeah. Do you guys see this? How many of you see this? See what you see here, this is a Tor circuit, means you are going to connect it to this. So how you are going to connect to this? See, first, a normal connection in the previous classes, what I tell you, you are normally connected like this is your laptop, then you are connected to a ISP, and then your request go to internet. This is how your simple three-way connection covered. This is how you simply access internet. But in Tor browser, what actually happens? See, the first thing is the browser was first connected to Germany, means it was connected to a VPN like proxy. When there are multiple VPNs, see, when there are multiple servers, we can say it was a proxy chain. When there are multiple servers, we can say it was a proxy chain. So it was the first proxy, which was a Germany proxy. Then we go to United States after Germany, means first our Tor browser request to Germany, then it can connect to Germany. After connect to Germany, it requires that it want also connect to USA, and it will go to USA. After it will say that it want to connect Austria. After Austria, it will say it want to connect more website, and then it will come to Duk to go. So this is how our network was gone in internet, and this is how we are requesting. So even ISP is still not able to what I'm searching on this particular browser, because my data was moving like from 3 countries and then it comes to me. Also, if ISP want to access my data at that time, he need to get permission from these 3 particular countries to get my data. For example, he need to get permission from United States Tor service to get my data. He need to get permission from Austria Tor service to get my data. You need to get permission from Germany Tor service to get my data. So this is how tough someone to find on dark web. So finding someone on dark web or tracing someone on dark web is literally not possible. See, not possible, not impossible. It is evenly very tough to not finding, but it was very highly skilled person. If a person is very high skilled and he have a very strong laptop, very high internet connection, and he have very skillful knowledge, then he is able to trace someone. Entry is German and exit node is Austria, but we can monitor Tor also are it sir. Like if we know exit node, we can track it. Yeah, you can track, but how you can know? Suppose right now I'm scanning and you don't know the exit node and the entry nodes. So how you are going to access? How you are going to find me? If you're finding some attacker on a dark web and you don't know which node is actually the entry and exit node, how you are able to find that particular thing? You are not able to find that particular thing. So you need to know about that thing. I think you are guys able to understand what I'm saying. So for this, you need to first know on which particular node he was on. So right now we have a website. Just simply click in this, and just let me make smaller this view. Just one more thing, just I need to do. Nothing. Just let me open it again. Now I open a website like this. Just make this a scan bug. Just consent, choose consent, and here you can find different dark web search engines. So the first engine is AIMA, but I'm suggesting you don't use AIMA. We need going to use a search engine which is very popular on dark web, which is just your this, where it was gone, this recon. We uses this recon search engine on dark web to find something on dark web, because recon is one of the most popular dark web search engine which was used for finding things on dark web. So if you want to just click on here, this is the onion link, just click on here. Should I give you the link, guys, or you are able to find it? Or if you're not find it, just I'm giving you the same link, the same onion site not found. See, sometimes the site will not found it, so you need to connect it again. I need to do again, just let me search again. Dark web search engines, dark web search engines. Let me search again. Because AIMA, see why I said you don't need to use AIMA, because AIMA does not give us many times the all the web pages it given was not available or not able to use. So we don't use AIMA. So we are using some other thing which was very useful, like you can use hashtag, or we can use the torch, because torch is also one of the most popular search engine which was used on dark web. So just click on here. Maybe this was open. Yeah, this was open. Just simply copy me the link. Are you able to see this screen, guys? Are you able to see this? So onion site address changes frequently. Yeah, this is happening. Onion site address. This is why this is very tough to trace someone or find someone on dark web. Even the website has changed their link, particularly after a period of time. If you just, I'm sharing you the link. After, if you just when you open this particular link, after like for, you can say everyone meeting. After, like, if you open this particular link after a hour, you are not able to open it. Also, you'll see in onion links you are not going to see HTTP and HTTPS. So is here there is not any protocol, not any hypertext transfer protocol or an hypertext transfer protocol secure. We are just simply going to see the onion sites. Do you understand? So Torch is basically a website which will be used for performing. Just let me open Torch once again. I want to confirm something. So just let me open it again. So I think you are now able to see Torch. Do you guys just let me share my screen again? So this is a particular link, but if you open that particular website after some time, after maybe a hour or 2 hours, you are not able to find the particular Torch web browser, because it was changed. In dark web, the every browser, every site has changed their link after a particular time. So right now I'm Torch and I'm going to search anything here. For example, I am searching here like getting information about a free Netflix account. I want a free Netflix account. So I'm searching free Netflix account and see if I get any information. Netflix account, user ID and password, user ID, free Netflix account, user ID and password. I'm just simply search this information on dark web and I want to see that I will get the information or not. If I simply search on here, now see, I will open a type of browser here. Just let me make it. So it was now searching and I want to see that is I'm getting any type of information or not. So right now I'm not getting any type of information. Are you able to just let me choose another browser? I think this is not still working. I'm choose another web browser. See, there are sometimes maybe many dark web search engines was not working properly, so you need to use multiple search engines to get information. So I'm using another search engine. This will also not give me the results. Now I am going to use again the tool, which always gives you the result, but the web pages are not always open. So we are going to again use this thing. Now I'm going to use the IMA first of all, because in first I'm saying that I'm not going to use IMA, but I'm going to use the same thing again. Right now I'm again come to IMA and I'm just going to search here again anything like free Netflix account, and if I just simply search here Netflix account, and if I just simply search here, I want to see what type of information I'm getting and what type of view I'm getting. So see, this is the information we are getting on a dark web. This is how a dark web look, and these are the free pages which we get. We have get something information like Netflix premium account generator free, anonymous marketplace, Netflix premium energy free. So we get some different type of information where we can get Netflix free account. It's like anytime I want the last week, I want the last day information, or this may be anytime. So if you choose anytime, maybe the maximum website will not work. If you choose the same, you can get the recent question is leaked information, dark web question and answer. If I click on here, maybe this website work. But if you choose any website which is very old, you are not able to that particular open that particular website because the links was changed. Maybe the website particular page was down. So there are many chances. So you need to search anything and then you are able to find anything. Right now, I think this was the screen which was appearing here. And here we get some type of a dark web page. So this is actually how a dark web page looking. This is how here you can find a dark web page. This is how a dark web website look like. Are you able to see this website, guys? Do you see this website? Some people say using dark web on full screen, it's not. See, guys, what I'm saying you right now here, uh, everything is safe if you know the things, and if you don't know, nothing is safe for you. People have myths like when you go to dark web, you are got hacked. People have myths. So myths and facts are different things. Remember, there is a security check in your system. If you don't click on allow permission, there is nothing going to happen with you. If you don't click on the allow permission, the first thing is the allow permission. If you don't click allow permission, there is nothing going to happen with you. So you don't need to be worried about that, because right now I'm not clicking on any allow link and I'm going to just simple websites. So here you can say where to buy bulk email list from Latin country, list of email address, act transfer. I have data of one. See, I will get information like this. What I'm saying, dark is a place of selling data. See what we get here. I have a data of 150 million people. We get a question like this. What is this? Means there's a person who have data. There's a hacker. Maybe this is a hacker who hack and he get 150 million people's of data, which is around, in my case, which is around 15 crores of people's, which is basically 15 crores. Means he have data. I think 150 million is 50 crores. Am I right? You guys, can you tell me? Is 150 million is 15 crores? Yeah, 150 million, 15 million is like 15 crores. So right now, this particular person has data of 150 million people. He can ask this question. So you can see we can get different types of information. If I just search on like this particular information, see what type of information I am getting. Like just see here, and we get some type of information. Like this is you can say this page is like, you can say, the Quera of dark web. What you say? This is the Quera of dark web. In Quera, you can ask question. Here you can also ask question. So here you can say I have a personal and health data insurance file of 150 million US citizen. There's a person who's saying that he is the information of 50 million US citizen of health data and insurance file. I want to sell the full data and files. They have all the personal information, including name, SSN, email, phone number, and every other personal detail related to healthcare and insurance. I want to sell it in 15 million and ready to give you 15% commission in that. So you can see there are people who are selling data with 15 million US dollars. So now I think this is enough. I am closing this. You are going to navigate dark web and you are going to do what you want. So you can see dark web is a simple place where you can find data, and there are people who are selling data. You can see, I think you are also interested in comments. So see, you can find the data. You can see there are people. Now you think, why someone was interested in buying these health insurance data? What is the question? See, these data have very crucial information. Some data have like information about people. These data was stole by the fraud companies, by scamming companies, those who run a call center. And when they get these data, they try to call every single person and try to scam it. Suppose if a person has 15 crores of data, if he just scam only 1% of person, just 1% of person, he will recover his all money and he will make millions of profit by just scamming 1% of people. So the data which hacked on surface web and sold on dark web was basically purchased by the telecalling companies or the scammers. So this is what happening on dark web. Comments. So this is all for today's class. Does anyone have any doubt from today's class? Please ask it. Does anyone have any doubts from today's class? Please ask the questions. Does anyone have any doubt from today's class? No, so time. Very good. From tomorrow's class, we are going to see. Please share the link to LMS. I think LMS. Sir, how we secure the CCTV camera? Securing CCTV camera, you need to configure your firewalls. You need to configure the firewall more securely. You need to set the firewalls like configure the firewall for configuring like it only allows specific IP address or specific MAC address like this. Can we take them down? Yeah, you can also take them. See, on internet, you are able to take down anything which was connected to 1 million is 10 lakh. He was talking in US dollar. Remember, he was talking in US dollar. So 15 million US dollar is like for me, if 1 million is 10 lakh, then just thinking about, I think 10 lakh multiplied by 78, which is, I think, 8 crores is 1 million. I think around 8 crores of if you multiply it. So he was asking for 15 million, so this is around 120 crores for the data. How to bypass 11 firewall. We are going to see this on then another website. Sir, those paying websites, sir, will you demonstrate how to use Shodan? Yeah, I will also use to demonstrate how to use Shodan. Shodan is basically used for finding internet devices which was connected to on internet. So we are basically used see how we can use Shodan also. Sir, how to get these knowledge about down CC? See, downing anything is just simply by giving firewall or is just simply by sending many TCP packets or packets that the particular device was not able to take it and simply it will go down. It was simply that. How we connect with you? I'm just sharing you. I'm just in today's. Let me just. I'm today's classes. I'm just sending you my LinkedIn profile. Just give me a second. I'll just send you the LinkedIn account of my, where you can connect with me. And also you're connect with XLR. XLR is also able to help you and also try to find your problems and maybe help you in your growth. Also, it can help you getting you the best job you want in your life. So this is a very good platform for XLR. If you want to learn more, get more in cybersecurity, you can enroll for the courses which was over on XLR. I can share you the my LinkedIn. Just give me a second. Just let me a second. Just stop sharing the screen right now. Just give me a time. I'll share my LinkedIn profile for with you guys. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a single minute. Just give me a second. Uh, I think I'm sending in the chat box. Just give me a second. This is my LinkedIn. Here you can connect with me. If you have any doubt regarding cybersecurity, you can ask me. Also, you can contact to XLR. You can get the more information about here, and you can get the more information. Just let me paste here. Yeah, we are going to further classes. Yeah, I'm going to I'm going to show you about Splunks a little bit, that how you can monitor network, how we can get logs. We are also going to see Splunks. So we didn't get our LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn actually. Sir, which website where you're talking about which pay hourly basis like scanning? See, this is not a website. This is a position. WEPT. WEPT is an engineering position, a cybersecurity engineer known as vulnerability assessment and penetration tester. The basic work in vulnerability assessment and penetration tester was to find vulnerability on a particular system or a target. There is no need to do anything else. You just need to find vulnerability. You no need to exploit. You don't need to do anything. Your only work is to find vulnerability, and you will get very high payment for like $15, $16, $17 a hourly rate from USA. So this is a very good website. There are multiple websites which provide remote jobs, so you can apply and you will get that particular job. This is the remote job, so you can also apply and get multiple jobs here. So for this, you just need to master a single tool like Nmap. If you have master in Nmap, you can get that particular job. Hackathon 20 cybersecurity job position list. I will show you in tomorrow. So sir, the web CTF government is coming. Yeah, this is coming. Even government also organizes this type of organization to finding the best hackers, and they will also make some time hire them. Okay, I'll accept it. So that's all for today's classes. We will meet on tomorrow classes. In tomorrow classes, we are going to see about Metasploit framework, MSF framework. On tomorrow classes, and in tomorrow classes, we are going to see what we are going to do. Sir, all of you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 7. Thank you all. We'll wind up for the day.